Yo, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We are here for the finale of Creature Commandos. But before we get into it, please do us a favor, like the video, subscribe and click the bell. If you're enjoying this type of content, I mean, what are you doing? Like, it's free and it helps us out a ton. So like every time we upload, you're notified. You get to watch this new content. If you're obviously new here, you know, you got two of the best on this platform, dare I say. And yeah, we're here. I'm very curious how this is going to wrap up. The show's been pretty solid so far, not like the best thing in the world, but I'm really liking some of these characters. I want to see some of them in live action. Specifically,
Phosphorus and the Bride.
Yeah, I love the Bride. I just think she's got so much like edge to her, and but also like a little soft core, but like it's dug so deep. And I'm also loving this like Rick Flag and Frankenstein relationship, but I don't know what's gonna happen. There's a lot of loose threads here
that we need to tie up in one episode.
That's what I'm saying. If this is
plus
the length,
get Nina Mazursky her flowers.
Yeah, if this is the same length as previous episodes, I'm really curious how they're gonna wrap this up, because you got Rick Flag in the hospital, Frankenstein's on his way, or he's here now. Obviously, we're trying to kill the princess, and yeah, Nina Mazursky has not been dove into the way other characters have. So I'm guessing we're gonna get some more flashback stuff in this. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and see. So without further ado, let's hop straight into the finale for season 1 of Creature Commandos.
Here we have it. Here we go.
This has the flashback look.
Yeah.
Let me see my baby.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know how long we can keep her alive.
I can't believe this is happening.
Dr. Mazursky.
How?
Me. But you're one of the world's foremost scientists. Me.
Okay, so her dad really
there
was.
There had to be some fiddling going on with some science and shit.
Is Nina.
Oh, he made her. I think he like did that deliberately, because she just said he's one of the most world-renowned doctors. He was probably experimenting with some inside of her.
No, for sure, for sure.
The Bride. Her skin, shimmering, parched cerulean. Her irises like 2 dollops of a virgin's blood. Her lips carved from the cushiony intestines of a fetus.
Who taught him this shit?
He's so like every time he talks, it's like he's
a hopeless
reading.
Romantic, bro.
Yeah.
Like who taught him this?
Стой на штрек. 4 са още живи, доколкото знам, си напад да убият принцесата.
Да, господин.
This is giving Peacemaker finale vibes.
I can see that.
Like when they had to infiltrate the barn for the cow.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Still up to your old tricks.
Jeez.
There are billions of humans in the world. Who will notice a few less? Right, Wheeze? See? He doesn't care.
He doesn't even know what you're saying.
Nina, Walla believes.
This makes me want to see all of them interact more. Like, I wish they interacted more.
Yeah. I feel like throughout the show, they've kind of been on their own adventures most of the time.
What the hell is that? 2 days ago.
Seems like we're not the princess's only monstrous visitors.
Oh, that was Clayface.
Oh, was it?
That's what it looked like.
Paramour of yours?
Oh, can it, Ghost Rider?
We bet.
What the hell? They straight up just referenced.
They can say that like legally?
That's legal?
Rick Flag.
Save it for hell, you stalker piece of shit.
Does that actually kill him though? I don't believe it.
There's no way that's the end of Frankenstein.
I like
He's
the
gonna
way
revive and save her out of nowhere.
Oh, she looked like normal.
I mean, besides the lungs.
Yeah, obviously, but
We could have taken her off those machines.
Don't say that.
She wouldn't have to.
Don't say that.
We still could.
No, Lily, no.
She doesn't even look at me.
Because you don't look at her, Lily.
Don't you dare.
She can.
Damn, this is good shit.
Right on the other side of the wall is where there are the fewest guards.
What is about to happen to this dude? Oh
Yeah.
my, dude, it's crazy. It's like butter.
We're almost.
Oh my goodness.
Poor sweet Nina won't need to lug around an extra 30 pounds of metal to stay alive.
How is
We're transforming her very DNA to help her breathe.
this is crazy?
Oh my goodness.
Doctor?
She's literally like a, is she like a mutation?
I mean, yeah, once he said this experiment, I
Oh
was like,
my
okay, yeah, that's
goodness.
probably how.
Doctor, you're going to drown her.
Get away!
Wow.
Now you care? You didn't care when he had like 10 different needles pointed into a fucking baby?
Because I think they wanted the procedure to be calculated. That's where the pool at? It's on Jotunheim, bro? Oh my goodness. He's so useful.
Yeah.
Oh, we got the water though. We got the water here.
What's he doing?
He's excited to see her.
Oh.
My primary work, you may know, is in biogenetics.
I don't know why you wouldn't homeschool her.
But I thought she might be better off attending school with other children for socialization.
Yeah, see.
Say ribbit, bitch.
Yes, say ribbit.
Ribbit, ribbit? What does that mean in your language?
I said say ribbit, bitch.
Ribbit.
That's fucked up, man. I like the detail of her tears going up.
Vision wasn't Mac.
How the heck are we going to get to the princess with all of these guards?
The way she just looked at her. Bro, she don't even look like that much of a frog.
I love you more than anything in the world, but I do not belong, nor have I ever, in the world of humans.
Nina!
Yeah, so what? She was just chilling with the sharks? Nice little transitions.
I'm still wondering why she's even here.
Who, Nina?
Yeah.
What, she's part of the team. She can't just leave. She'll get like shot.
No, I mean why she was a prisoner.
Is yours. Home field advantage. She won't even see you coming.
Bride, I...
You heard Waller. Killing her is the...
Is she about to shank her, like, for real?
You're the biggest freak of us all.
That line doesn't hit as I think that probably seemed better in the script.
I didn't find a problem with it. The hell? He got the creature from the Black Lagoon on camera.
Okay, so is this gonna be how she's probably gonna like
and others are calling an
be thrown into jail or whatever?
This
I
photo
think
was
so.
taken by a local photographer who claimed to be.
It's giving big Sasquatch vibes.
Has brought in animal control experts from Metropolis and Bloodhaven.
Ooh, Bloodhaven name drop. She was literally just chilling.
Yeah.
You were the greatest gift.
So, bro, you're just casually shooting like the world-renowned doctor? In the chest, too? Like, you couldn't be the leg? Damn, though, being in water holds her back so much.
I mean, if she doesn't have her little thing.
But, like, even then, she's in a fish. Like, she has a bowl on her head.
But Professor McPherson, she's the whole reason that we believe 𝙭. If 𝙭 isn't telling the truth, we're starting a...
Oh. It was Clayface that sat there. Yep. Oh my goodness, is Nina actually gonna do it?
This is the song from the Suicide Squad trailer.
From the
Right?
Suicide Squad trailer? No. I mean, it was in the Morbius trailer. I'm
It's
pretty
a
sure.
different.
It's just a cover of it.
Oh, is that?
Yeah.
It wasn't in this trailer for the Suicide Squad?
No. No, come on, Weezer. Bruh. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I know that shit hurt.
I know. What the fuck? Oh, hell no. No, I'm gonna need Bride to get her ones back.
For you.
She's gonna be pissed when she hears she can't kill her.
We made a mistake.
Damn, Weasel got through there.
That sorceress 𝙭tried to frame me. Who knows why? She's probably the one who truly wants to destroy the world, don't you think?
No.
Excuse me?
No, I don't think 𝙭wants to destroy the world.
I don't think so either.
But Flag, despite him being an old rube hung up on your charms, refused. So you sent one of your knights to spy.
This low-key makes Amanda Waller seem bad at her job.
You were who 𝙭said you were all along. A power-mad, sadistic, narcissist.
Let's see how the bride kills
I
her.
agree. She just killed like your friend. So like, you know.
I don't like that the bride sent Nina out there to kill her.
Cause she could do it in the water without getting caught.
I know, but like, damn, got her killed.
Thank you.
I mean, would that have done anything?
I don't care. I genuinely don't care.
Let's go. Let's make it fast.
Bro, Weasel looks like he has lipstick on.
Yeah.
Get some questions before you go.
Sadie, man. Damn, so is Frankenstein just dead like that? Because that's kind of crazy.
We converted one of the abandoned wings for you and your team.
My team?
What the hell? Oh, that's like a mummy monster. So what monsters do they have like in DC? Oh!
Oh.
I thought that was gonna be
I mean,
one dude from
sense.
Stargirl. Thank you. Oh!
Oh, there's
Is King gonna really come back? I hope so. He was like amazing.
You in?
What else I gotta do?
Okay.
Oh, there he is.
Oh.
If she didn't love me, why would she overreact as much as she did, right? Now
I was gonna take. It looks like it takes a lot more to kill.
Low key, Frankenstein provided nothing to the story.
I think it's more to establish that.
Aside for like, he helped a little bit of the bride's story.
Yeah.
But
Okay, so Frankenstein, I'm guessing he'll definitely be, if they do a season 2, he'll be part of the main team. All right, everyone, that was the finale for Creature Commandos. It's setting up a season 2 clearly, or maybe a movie. Maybe we get another The Suicide Squad movie and it's a mix, or like an actual Creature Commandos movie. I highly doubt it. But yeah, go ahead, start giving us your guys' thoughts in the comments below. But yeah, what did you think? I want to hear your thoughts because I do have some thoughts of my own.
okay, let's get one thing out of the way. Nina shouldn't have died, and the fact that they killed her off is a terrible decision. I'm sorry.
It hurts.
I
was the
understand
only
that it
nice
hurts.
one.
I understand that. I understand that it hurts, but it also makes me feel like okay. So here's the thing, right? She's in this squad for no fucking reason in the first place. No other reason other than just looking like a fish. That's the reason that she's even in the squad, is because she looks like a fish. So she's basically here for no fucking reason anyways. And then throughout the series, she
has
doesn't
to have
really
some
do
type of
anything.
power. I mean, yeah.
Would love to see it. Throughout
no
the series,
one else
she doesn't
can like
do
be
anything.
underwater, so like that's useful. If you're putting together a squad, yeah, it's like putting King Shark on the team. It's no different.
Anyways, like I was saying, she doesn't do anything. So it kind of and the show's kind of egging it on, and it kind of makes you want her to do something.
Yeah.
And the fact that they kill her off without, it would be different if she died and she did something. The fact that they kill her and she didn't do anything is what makes me the most mad. I thought her story was actually pretty cool. I feel like she had like the most fleshing out of everybody, because like the whole episode, the whole episode was damn near about her.
Let me think. Phosphorus, no. The bride, no.
I really do feel like she had a lot of fleshing out.
I don't know.
And, I was digging her character. The stuff with the princess, and like that part of the
I'm glad she got murked though. I was gonna lose it if she stayed alive. I'm not gonna lie. If she stayed alive at the end of the series, I was gonna.
But here's
lose
the thing.
my
Here's the
shit.
thing. Here's the thing. Right? How do we know Cersei is like lying? Like really though?
What do we know? What do you mean?
Because it seems like the bride, and then we're making those assumptions based off of the princess hanging out with Clayface, and the stuff with the professor and stuff like that. But Cersei could totally still be telling the truth. I feel like.
I mean,
like I feel like there's
the dots connect too much for you to be like, for anyone to think that that's not the case.
My point is that part of the story, I don't know. I feel like it could have been bolstered a little bit more.
Twist was like, it was a twist that I didn't see, but it wasn't a twist that like hit. Like it wasn't like like, don't get me wrong.
I honestly believe leaving the princess alive would have been a little bit more riveting.
No,
like
I absolutely no. These are monsters, and if the bride did not get her ones back, I would have.
I understand that, and I'm actually on the side of I like that decision more. I like that the bride killed her, but at the same time, for example, when she was walking past the bride after killing Nina, I feel like there's some riveting stuff there. And if it was true anyways that the princess, who's, I don't know, like if the princess was going to be this important and could ruin society and whatever, then I feel like it would have been a little bit better to carry that on into season 2 if you had plans for a season 2 anyways. And then that would make that vengeance a lot more.
I do agree, but I mean,
a lot more.
You can only set up so much. Like they can't just outright leave stuff wide open if they don't know they're making a season.
But I mean, it was cool. It was cool. Yeah, I just feel like there's some shortcomings. I honestly feel like
sure.
The stuff with Amanda Waller, something about Amanda Waller's position here makes her seem like not very smart. I'm sorry,
I think it's because she didn't get much screen time in general.
And then the little gloop shit up post credit scene with all the characters in the little prison yard. Were they there the whole time, or was that different?
I'm pretty sure. I don't know if they were, but I do remember.
It makes me wonder. I feel like King Shark would have been a part of this group.
But you
want the guy that could maybe actually do some damage in water.
But we don't know
actually do some damage in water.
But we don't know that. I mean, obviously he can, but I think they got. I mean, for one, King Shark was just on a mission.
I'm gonna be real. They did Nina wrong. I'm sorry.
They did. I'm not gonna lie.
She
had a phenomenal, a great backstory. I was genuinely emotionally invested in her journey. I was hoping she'd be freed. She would have earned that so well. And even if she would have went underwater, got caught, killed a bunch of the guards, but still ended up dying to the princess, I would even take that. But her immediately dying to the hands of the princess
leaves a salty taste in my mouth, man.
It does. And I will say, as for this group, one thing this show did.
Oh, sorry to cut you off. And then Frankenstein.
No, it's fine.
Frankenstein's just hopeless romantic. He had absolutely nothing.
I think he was pure setup to be in the main squad, because I feel like they wanted him in the main squad, but I feel like
they should have done something with this character. Just throw him in there in this season.
But that's the thing is, I feel like they wanted to, but then they would have had the Bride and Frankenstein on the same team, and it would feel samey, like you're using two of the same characters, kind of lazy, in the same team. And I will say, as for the group as a whole, if we do end up getting a season 2, I will say the other people they showed in the prison, I don't know, if they are in the team, I don't know how much we'll get from their backstory. Me personally, I'm very interested in King Shark's backstory. As I've always thought in the Suicide Squad, when they referenced that he's the descendant of a shark god, and where he comes from, I've always been I want to actually see all of that, where he comes from. And as for the other people, I don't know, but one thing I will say from this finale is seeing the team finally come back and interacting made me wish we had more of that throughout. Because I will say, where this fails, where the Suicide Squad hugely succeeds, is the only person that's doing their own thing is Harley Quinn in the Suicide Squad. And rightfully so. She's the star. She gets her own movie, basically. But our squad is constantly interacting with each other, and that really builds that dynamic, the chemistry, the relationships, right? You don't get the stuff with Peacemaker versus Bloodsport at the end hitting the way it does without Ratcatcher's involvement in there. It's little things, or Rick Flag's involvement in there. And I feel like that was a bit missing here, is when they're interacting with Weasel, it's cute and stuff, but I feel like that stuff would hit even closer if we got to see them interacting a bit more. And another issue, I just think there's too much in this show for the episode, runtime. Backstories on all these characters, I think severely hindered the main plot, the actual mission. I think it severely hindered that. And yeah, like I can just see differences between like this, because I mean, it's easy to look at it in retrospect with James Gunn doing these similar projects. But when you do get something like Peacemaker and their 50-minute episodes, you really see the advantage he has to flesh out so much more. Like, not only is Peacemaker on actual missions, but we're getting backstory from Peacemaker.
But you gotta take that into account when you're doing the show. Like, you can't just like eyeball it and freehand it and hope and pray by the end it works. Like, you're creating a 7-episode format with 20-something minute long episodes. I expect you to deliver on.
I agree.
You know,
but that's what I'm wondering is, I wonder if he wrote this. He says he wrote this with animation in mind, and it's like, so I wonder what he wrote. I wonder if he wrote this with in mind of the episodes being this short, because I just feel like there's so much.
But I don't even think that's really the issue, because the stories come to the story's told, right? It's not like
right, but I'm saying
halfway
maybe
the
the
script he wrote for
fleshing
Creature
out,
Commandos, that's where
part.
season 1 ended, halfway into his script, and like he didn't know how to jumble into episodes. He told the story he wanted to. I just feel like the constant flashbacks and the main
plot feel super rushed. And like it just happened like that. Like, I'm not gonna lie, when after the princess shanked Nina and like the bride got the call, like I was like, is that, are we sure like that, like, is this done? Like, I was like asking myself, like, it's like the mission's done. Like, I had to double check myself. I'm glad the bride ended up killing her in the end. But yeah, not the most perfect finale. I will say that Peacemaker finale is high bar to clear. Absolutely love that finale. It's really good. But as for the show itself, I thought it was solid. I think I'm very interested to see some of these characters move on into different things, whether that's obviously a Creature Commando season 2, or maybe a live action project. Maybe we'll get some of them in I think some future DC stuff.
I think that's what makes me most cautious, is the fact that you have some of these characters in this show that are really likable, like a Dr. Phosphorus, the bride, the Weasel needs to die. Sorry to say it, Weasel needs to go. The bride, Phosphorus, like, and it makes me want to see them in live action, but at the same time, there's something in the back of my mind that tells me they don't have any plans to they say they want to bring
I don't think we're gonna get a
Creature
Creature Commandos movie, but we could see.
No. I'm just talking about seeing them in live action. I truly don't think you will see any of these characters in live action. I truly just feel like there's no plans for that. There's no plans for that right now. I'd agree. Obviously, Brave and the Bold might see Dr. Phosphorus hanging around Gotham or something.
I just think
something, but
I'd agree with you if they didn't cast the way they're casting. If they didn't cast, like, they're clearly casting with that intention. I know James Gunn has said it, but then you got to do it, and he did. And obviously, there's characters like, I think Frankenstein would obviously be like CG, or obviously Weasel and a Dr. Phosphorus. But someone like the bride, like Indira Varma, could completely be done in live action.
I just have a hard time realizing why these characters will be brought into live action.
That's my thing. I think
I feel like you would have to make another live action Suicide Squad movie to see these characters in live action, or something like that.
Either that, or have them show up separately in either prequel projects, or kind of for example, how I brought up what did I bring up earlier? It wasn't Nina. It was I'm forgetting, but if some of these characters were to show up in like Swamp Thing or something, and like I think like that would work. But yeah, I don't see really a big like live action push for these characters solo wise. I could see them showing up in title stuff.
G.I. Robot is Iron Giant now.
I know he's fucking massive.
I knew.
Yeah, there was no way. There was no way.
Robot.
There's no way.
All you gotta do is grab some cables and some fucking wires.
You know, I know there's gonna be a ton of people that still perceive Superman as the real launch, and I'm not gonna disagree. I'd fully agree with the fact that I do think Superman is that full launch. And I will say, this was very much an appetizer, but I do think it did a good job at letting us know how fantastical the world is, how much these worlds connect. Like, they're just nonchalantly name dropping Metropolis and Bloodhaven.
But low key,
we're nonchalant.
That's what confuses me about Nina Mazursky being held captive just because she's a fish. That's why I was confused about. I was like, don't like weird ass people like this just exist on the planet? Like, you had those one dudes come in that were like metahumans that the bride completely fucked up when they came.
Yeah, but it also seemed like they like hid it. Like they like it seemed like they were.
No, I mean, yeah, but like it also seems like that's a normal thing in this world.
Yeah, for sure. But I also think in Nina's,
I'm just really confused as to why Nina's even like why she got, because she's a fish. Okay, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe that's just me, but I don't know.
That's like seeing. I mean, we have tons of animals, but if
like
we
weasel, I get like the weasel thing. I get, you know what I mean? Because that was like.
I mean, but there's tons of animals here. There's tons of animals in the world out there in the wild. But if we saw a real Sasquatch, that motherfucker would be captured as soon as possible.
That's here, where that's not normal. That's my thing.
But it's normal for animals to exist, so why can't a Sasquatch?
That's kind of normal. Like, brother, she's the daughter of a famous scientist, went to public school and stuff.
Yeah. But I think
am I missing something?
I mean, there was a clear time gap between her in school versus when she was found. Like, she was an adult by the time she was like getting. But like someone took that.
But like
photo.
You pointed out when she shot his dad, and you were like, "Bro, you just can shoot it like a famous, world-renowned scientist like that."
No, that was dumb.
It's like
that was dumb.
That's dumb, and that's clearly his daughter. I don't know.
He could have said he didn't. I was waiting on him to say like, "That's my daughter" or something, but he didn't.
I just feel like locking her up just because she's a fish makes zero sense.
No,
like I feel
she's
like
a
that
monster.
But why wasn't she? But why wasn't she like locked up for being a monster when she was going to school with?
Because she was under specific supervision, right? And when you see something in the wild, right, then it's like this jeopardizes people. Like this, like you're gonna look at it in that view, and also Amanda Waller's really fucking corrupt.
Maybe it's that it was rushed because I just can't.
That
see
as
the
well. I'm
reality
telling you,
she gets held captive, and then they keep her. Because like I feel like once you bring a Nina in, she explains herself. She's the daughter of this doctor this world-renowned doctor that you just killed. She went to public school, like she's complete, like. And then they would just let her go. Like,
I feel like there's definitely a lot on the cutting room floor, and not in a studio mandated situation, but more in a like we gotta cut some stuff out, like for runtime. Like
they did her wrong.
We just had to.
They did her wrong.
They did. I was really hoping Nina Mazursky like would do something
crazy. Got shaked like 5 times, man. They did her wrong.
Fucking spamming the same move, bro. Like
in the water too.
But yeah,
she could have died from just not being in the state. Shaked her in the water, man.
I would be lying if I said that King Shark cameo, I guess, didn't get me excited for season 2. I just really want to dive into his backstory. I think I really want to know everything about him, and also like what more monsters are there, because it seems like DC has like, I'm not familiar with specifically like the monsters of DC. So I'm curious, like, it seems like they have a collection of like Universal-esque monsters.
You're calling them monsters, they're creatures.
No, obviously, but I'm talking about the more monster characters, like the Bride, and we saw a mummy in there and a vampire, and it's like, these are very like Universal monster-esque characters. I want to know if they have more. Do they have an Invisible Man? Does DC have a version of an Invisible Man? Like, I'm really curious. And yeah, if there was to be a season 2, I would look forward to it. I like the Bride enough to lead a new team and like get people in check, and like King Shark's been here before, and it's like I like that idea, but I do think
I like the Bride enough, but I don't know if I'll like the story enough. I don't know if I'll like the other components aside from trying to like some of these characters, because you can King Shark, for example, King Shark is likable in the Suicide Squad because he's voiced by Sylvester Stallone, Bird, and like there's different personalities of King Shark that make him likable, but it's like the movie works on a fundamental level outside of that, and the fact that for me at least this didn't really work outside of the characters, like that makes me very precautious for season 2. And if we even need a season 2, I say save that money and spend it on something else. But hey, that's just me. Maybe
I don't think this show's that expensive.
I'm not saying it's that expensive. I'm just saying the money that you would use for a season 2, maybe put it towards something else, or maybe.
I mean, logically, it depends on how this show does, obviously, and how it is doing. Because it's easy to say that, but like if they're looking at the numbers and it's phenomenal compared to what they spent, they'll obviously go with the season 2. I mean, we got 5 seasons of like Harley Quinn, like.
But that's a popular aspect. I'm not gonna lie, Weasel somehow surviving is crazy when you think about it.
Hey, he did in the Suicide Squad somehow. Hey, he always finds a way, bro. He always finds a way. But yeah, you guys obviously tell us in the comments below what you guys thought about this whole series. I personally really enjoyed it. There's some characters I wish I got more from. Obviously, I wish the mission itself felt more of like something we were building towards instead of kind of a side plot. I felt like the mission was the side plot and the characters was the actual forefront, which I don't mind, but you know, I think that's all preference. Like I do wish, you know, we got some more interacting on the mission with these characters. But yeah, overall, I really liked it. I'm not going to give it a rating because I feel like I don't know how to rate shows really. I mean, on my scale, I really liked it. I think if I were to rate it amongst James Gunn's projects, I think this is his weakest project. Maybe right above a Super or a Slither.
But that doesn't matter because we're gonna have his strongest project releasing in July, right?
I really hope so. I mean, it looks great, and obviously it's a much bigger kickoff to the universe than Creature Commandos. And,
hey, stop coping. I don't want to hear another coping shit. Fuck that. No, this is the first DCU project. Get out of my face with that shit. That's cope. I
don't think they intended this to be the first DCU project.
That's cope.
I think they made this from the DCU.
If you could go out there and tweet out, hey, DC Studios got its first Emmy for the Penguin. This is the first DCU project. It 100% is.
I'm not disagreeing. Like objectively, it is.
It is.
But I'm saying I don't think it was the first project made for the DCU in mind. This was clearly made as like a DCEU extension thing, and then
I don't even know if you could say it was made as a DCEU extension as much as it was just a story James Gunn wanted to just tell.
I mean, that too. I just don't think it was made for like this grand universe. I think they peppered stuff in, you know, to like and change stuff up for the DCU, but I think Superman is definitely the first.
But certifiably it is. James Gunn even said it himself.
Yeah, like in the timeline, absolutely. If we were 20 years down the line and look back at this show and go, what's the first DCU project? It would be Creature Commandos. But yeah, I liked it. I don't know how much you enjoyed it.
Was cool.
It was cool.
It wasn't bad. Cool. It wasn't bad by any means, but like there's some things that worked for me, some characters that I liked, some things that didn't work for me at all.
Yeah,
I don't know if I would want a season 2, but I mean, I wouldn't really be mad.
I mean, I guess it depends on like how this does and also just what the excitement for this is, and also like the future, because like even if we were to get a season 2, that would be minimum 2 years down the line, and we don't know what's gonna happen within these next 2 years. Superman could bomb and the whole DCU can crumble. Superman can make $1 billion and then they start announcing like a bunch of spin-offs from Creature Commandos or the Suicide Squad 2 or something. Like we have no clue what can happen between now and you know, maybe a possible season 2. But once again, tell us your thoughts in the comments below. And if you made it this far and you haven't, you just watched this, yeah, please like the video, subscribe, and click that bell. It'll help the channel out so much. But other than that, it's been your boy 𝙭𝙬𝙬,
your boy Kills,
and hopefully we see you all in the next one.